Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. If this is the first video you've ever seen of mine, that is because it is the first video I've ever made. So stick around, I'll be making a lot more, but I'm going to be mostly doing reviews. Today is a review on a kitchen product from a company called Nexgadget. They sent me this box of kitchen utensils to review, and so that's what I'll be doing today. So I'll resituate the camera. Situate? Is that a word? Sure. And show you guys what came inside. So I already went ahead and took everything out of the box because it was quite packaged, which is a plus because everything came packaged really nicely inside of here. I pulled everything out. Everything was in its own individual like sleeve. Not that I think really plastic would scratch, but it's a 38-piece kitchen utensil starter set, and if you have no utensils in your kitchen, this would definitely give you pretty much everything you need. So we'll start with this here. It is a cheese grater, plus it has a smaller grating. I would assume they probably mean this for cheese, but I think it would probably be more like a micro zester and then a cheese slicer here. And so it's really thin, but it's very durable, you can tell. And then this is an actual microplane, or I guess would you call this a zester, like citrus zester, nutmeg, and things like that. Came with 3 spatulas here. Honestly, I probably would think this is a little too stiff of a spatula to like maybe effectively scrape the sides of a bowl, but they are probably good for, you know, folding things in and mixing. Came with this can opener, and I actually need a can opener, so I'm glad this came in it. It also has, if you can see here, a kind of like a jar opener, I guess, on the edge. You know, like, I don't know, like you pry a lid off of it. A bottle opener, thanks. And it seems very strong and very sturdy. There's no wiggly loose parts, and that's quite a feature for a hand can opener. Maybe I've just been buying the wrong kind. I don't know. So here is a measuring cup set. It comes with an 1/8 cup, a 1/4 cup, a 1/3 of a cup, a 1/2 cup, and a cup. And this is the measuring spoons. Also 1/4 teaspoon, 1/2 teaspoon, a teaspoon, a 1/2 of a tablespoon, and a tablespoon. So those are them. These seem pretty sturdy, although if I were measuring like flour, maybe with like the 1 cup, it probably might be a little heavy, but it's not breaking, so just flexible. A pair of tongs, which are actually, they have a nice feature on them where they lock. And so you can have them open, or if you want to set them down in your salad, you can lock them so they don't just fling open. Makes it a lot easier when you have tongs. It's actually really, really nice. A pair of kitchen shears. Again, they seem really heavy duty, and they also have a jar opener here, or bottle opener, and then, of course, the nutcracker, which typical kitchen shears have. This definitely seems like it would go through some stuff in the kitchen. What do you cut stuff? What do you cut with in your kitchen? You use them on meat? I don't know. Let me know. Okay, so this isn't so pretty. I'm sure that they don't make all of theirs like this. Well, I can't be sure because I've only had one set. This doesn't seem like the best here. I'm not sure what kind of cut you would get on your pizza. My husband said he could just kind of clamp this down a little bit, and it would just make it a smooth. But anyways, this is kind of wobbly and maybe not the best here, but I can't imagine if they all are like that. So here's just a regular spatula. These are nice for nonstick. I personally would rather use stainless steel because I cook in a lot of cast iron. But this is nice because, again, it's good for nonstick, it won't scratch, and it's nice and light. This is a carrot potato peeler, and it's got the little, you know, thing here at the top for removing eyes of your potato or cutting out a bad part of your vegetable. And this is a ladle. So at first, I looked at it and I thought, how much could you really scoop with this ladle? But then I realized it's probably like a gravy ladle or for sauces, so you wouldn't need such a large scoop for that. And then I found the actual I imagine this to be the ladle, so obviously this is going to be a bigger scoop of soup, which would be a perfect amount. And then this would be for sauces. And this is for poking maybe some meat. If you make a nice pot roast, you can kind of pull it apart with this. And a pair of, I don't know, salad tongs. Toss your salad. Here is a nice let's say mashed potato masher. It's actually pretty sturdy. I think that this would do the job of mashing up some potatoes, or I don't know. My mom, I think, used to do deviled eggs or egg salad, and she would, mash the eggs like that. So I'm sure you guys have lots of fun uses for them. So here are some spatulas for cake decorating, and these are actually pretty nice. They've got nice beveled edges on them, and I would definitely use those for icing a cake. Here is a skimmer with the holes in it, probably getting some cooked noodles out of the water without draining the water. Here's another one. I think this is a fish turner spatula. Here's a couple of other spatulas. So you definitely got a wide variety here of, this would probably be nice for pancakes. You can see it's got like a little ridge here, and there's one here with holes. And then here's another one. So definitely quite a few shapes of just spatulas. Here's the other one that came. So that's 5 of those so far. And a nice whisk. So it's got pretty thick, I don't know, what do you call these? Whisks on them. And so that'd be nice to whip some air into some stuff. Here's a spaghetti scoop. And little trivia here for you. Did you know that this is not just to let the water flow through your spaghetti, but it is to measure 1 serving of spaghetti. So for each person, you just put your spaghetti in here, and that's 1 serving of spaghetti when it's dry, and then you'd put it in your pan. So a little trivia for you. This is just a little slotted spoon, and then a non-slotted spoon, and last but not least, a bottle opener. So that is the set here. I'll try and give you a little view of it. All the pieces here on the counter. And like I said, they seem like a pretty nice set. It's nice and lightweight. It's a really good starter set. So if you have, you're in college or you just moved into an apartment and you need a set of spatulas and a set of stuff to get you started in the kitchen, this is the perfect set for you. It was, I believe, $44. I'll put the link down below. So it's a 38-piece set, $44. It's just over $1 a piece, and some of these things you just can't find this quality at the Dollar Tree. You can't find a can opener for $1. So even though it comes out to about $1 per piece that's in the set, it's a really good deal, and you've got a pretty good quality of things here. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it answered some questions for you. If you're anything like me, you go straight to YouTube to see reviews of things before you spend your money on them, and that's exactly what I do. So I like to see things in action before I buy them. So have a good day, and I look forward to the next review.